are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Hey everybody, what is going on, and welcome back to another United Underground Presents Collectable Past, hosted by two guineas. What's going on, everybody in chat? What's going on, Vinnie?
What's up, guys? Yeah, two tired guineas tonight, but we're gonna do what we can. Keep the energy up.
Yeah,
pretty good,
absolutely.
man. Pretty good.
Yeah, it has been one of those days. It's actually been one of those weeks. It seems like the never-ending grind.
Yeah. This is true, but hey, we're getting more progress done, so that's what I'm happy about. I'm working on one of the last pages right now to the book. Super excited, but yeah, man. Tonight we're talking toys, so get ready, folks.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. These goddamn pigs proudly bring to you some toys that you would love to see. What's going on, Solar Warden, Shadowhawk, Backs? What's going on? What is going on? I seen Lasso of Truth is also in the house. What's going on? What about? How you doing? Welcome. Author Stephen Walton is in the house with the Gaze Raid. What is up, Walton? And what is up, Gaze? Gaze Raid. What now? BC, aka the new Dark Shadow, what is going on? And welcome. So today we're going to have another one. We're going to talk about some toys. Now, usually I delve into a lot of the retro toys that are being done right on this show. I'm going to actually hit a little bit of both tonight. I'm going to hit a little bit of stuff from the past and a little bit of the stuff that's actually current. And it's one of those things that I've actually wanted to do. I started doing it over on my Monday show where I was doing comparisons between the Transformers from all the different years of figures that they had from the G1 era all the way up to the current iterations.
Nice.
Just because I'd gotten a question about size discrepancy in the figures. And they were saying how some of these figures look too small. And I'm like, well, as compared to what? Because I remember what the G1 figures look like, and a lot of them weren't that big.
Yeah. Yeah, no, a lot of them were pretty damn small. You'd have a few of them that were a good size, but yeah, man.
But I always think it's really fun to show off some of these older toys with the newer toys and to see the progression that they've made and sometimes the pitfalls that they've had along the way. Now, this one is actually going to be broken up into a few videos because, well, StreamYard just does not allow me to upload that much in one single shot. So you're going to have to bear with me. We're going to play some clips. We're going to run through it and talk about what we see and continue on from there. And I hope you guys are all strapped in, you're buckled in. Keep those seats in the fully upright position because the pigs might be coming through and you don't want to lose any toes. So here we go. Greetings, everyone. Jumper and I are getting ready to do another Transformers video. Right, Jumper? Let the people know, my friend. Let them know Transformers are on the way. And here we go.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
And continuing much like I did with the Starscream one that I had already did a discussion on about size variances, we have a bunch of the Soundwaves that I've collected. And we're going to go ahead and show off some of the size discrepancies with these.
We shall rule. Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior.
So starting, of course, we have the 1984 Soundwave. And yes, this is an original. This is not a reproduction. This is straight up from 1984. I had to do a lot of work on this one to put it back together because when I first got it, it was not in very good shape. I had to do a lot of work on this guy to get him back into fighting form, as it were. You can see it's got the Takara stamp on there, 74 to 83. So this is not even a Hasbro one. This is straight up from Takara. This was probably, what this probably was is when they first started doing Transformers, they had a series called the Micro Change. And what they originally did when they first started repackaging these things as Transformers is they were just taking some of the leftover stock they had from the Micro Change line, maybe changing a few things like the door on this, because the original one was called Cassette Man and he actually had Cassette Man written on the chest. But other than that, the Cassette Man and this Soundwave were exactly the same, especially with the Takara stamp on the back. There was no difference whatsoever. So this was probably just an early one that was leftover stock from Takara that just wound up getting packaged off as a Transformer. Now this will probably be the only one that I'm going to transform, just because some of the other ones are a bit of a pain to go through, and I don't want to make it that long of a video, but this is old school stuff, and if there's one thing I enjoy, it's showing off some of the old school stuff when I can. I probably should have transformed Starscream, but since it was a reissue and not an old school one like this guy, I didn't feel the need for it. I do not, however, have the original Buzzsaw. The one Buzzsaw I have with him doesn't have his vulture head, and it looks kind of goofy, but did a lot of work to this guy to make sure that his legs were stiff, so he wasn't like leaning forward like a lot of the ones that are all worn out though. This guy's actually in really good shape after all the work that I put into him.
Man, that OG one looks sick, man. Great job.
You know, I'm actually surprised. When I actually put him together, I actually found a workaround, because some of the screws, I actually take him apart to work on the joints and fix them to make them tight again. Well, the stickers actually cover up those damn screw holes. So I found a way that, like, if I just take a really thin razor blade and cut around the outside of that hole and just peel it back just a little bit without breaking it off, that I can get in there, get the screw, and just put the flap back over like it was never cut.
There's so many dirty jokes I could have made.
Well, you know, if Walton was here, he would have talked about trying to keep the hole clean or something. You know, shaving it down so everything looks bigger. I mean, but you know, that's Walton. We'll save that for a different time, a different video. Peen story in part 2. I don't know. Possibly could be in the future.
Oh damn! And so it was great seeing Jumper in the start of that.
Oh yeah, I feel so bad for him. So most of the people that know that follow some of the videos I do, I actually talk about two of the biggest pigs have to get medication now for the respiratory infection. Well, it turns out that one of them had mites, and I believe it might have been Jumper. I'm not really sure how he got them. It could have been from the hay, could have been from the bedding. I'm not really sure, but I had to give them all treatments for the mites. Well, apparently the mites had moved up and they got near his face, and he scratched some fur off the left side of his face, it looks like.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I was like, oh, man. But he's not itching anymore at all, so I think he's fine.
All right. Well, that's good at least. Shit.
Hey, what's going on, Time Prophet?
What
there
up,
are always guinea pigs about.
Always.
So, yeah, that one I was actually surprised, because when I put it together, I really didn't look at the stamping on it to see if it was Takara or Hasbro, because the later ones actually have Takara and Hasbro both stamped on the inside like that. So I had Takara only, just like, because I used to have the Cassette Man, the original Cassette Man, and that's how he looked, with just the Takara logo on the back.
Yeah.
So,
well, hey, again, we got the molds. Yeah, everything's there. All you gotta do is put one sticker on the front of them.
Well, I mean, that's what they did. I mean, with a lot of this stuff, they had the leftover stock, and what they did is they just maybe like on him, they would change the door, take the Cassette Man door off, put a clear door on, and then just put it in a Transformer package, because they had all that stock that was sitting there from the Micro Change line. And that's how actually in the mini cars, you wound up getting a red Bumblebee, and the yellow cliff jumper because it was leftover stock from Takara.
Nice. Hey, they made magic. Those characters are great.
Yeah, it was. I mean, those figures were great too. Man, they're so much fun too, and they're even the plastic on them is 10 times better than the stuff that they're using today. Because some of the stuff they use today it just seems so damn flimsy.
Yeah, a lot of it is. You know, it's these certain type of plastics, they'll either degrade or they'll be too brittle. They can snap. Yeah, you need good stuff. I gotta say, man, that figure, he really does hold up. You know, it's not just that, you know, you did a great job putting it back together and everything. It's just, he looks great. He looks sturdy, solid. The design works. Hell yeah, man. They know what they were doing.
Yeah, they did. You remember when Transformers transformed properly? Yeah, I do. And that's one thing I will say with Hasbro. They are doing some ones right now. Some of them are perfect. Some of them may need a little bit work in the transformation, but they look good. Yeah. I will give them props there. There's a few new ones that I did recently, and I was shocked how well and easily they transformed, like a Slug, Slag, and the Grimlock figure. Like Grimlock almost transformed exactly like he did from the 85 line. I was shocked.
Yep. Grimlock's pretty damn sweet.
But all right, we're going to get hitting with the next clip for the next one in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Laserbeak auto alert.
So the first up to bat would be the 2010 War for Cybertron Soundwave. And as you can see, this guy is much shorter than our G1. It does have a chest that kind of opens up. I don't remember if anything could go in this one. I don't think it could, and his gun is teeny tiny. And his joints are kind of loose. I actually got this one like on the secondhand market. I didn't get him brand new, so it kind of is what it is. He's a decent looking figure though, and it was a Soundwave, so I had to get him. God, those joints are sloppy on that thing. And then next up, we have 2012 with the Fall of Cybertron Soundwave. Now this one is actually almost, well, he's a little bit taller, but he's a lot closer in scale to Soundwave than the War for Cybertron one is. And once again, like they were doing with so many of those figures, including the War for Cybertron. So hard to get this just right. Can't really see it very well, but he has like a purplish piping, it looks like, in the back, but it doesn't shine through very well. Now this one, on the other hand, you can see that stuff very well. They did a good job on this one for the piping. And of course, like they were doing with a lot of the series, instead of coming with Buzzsaw, he was coming with Laserbeak. Now I'm not going to do a whole lot, but this one is stupidly simple once again, like a lot of these ones were for these series. Just kind of folds up like that, and that's it. And the Soundwave does have a working chest door. You're supposed to kind of put that data disc in there. Of course, putting that data disc in there does nothing except kind of sit it in there. Oh wait a minute, no, it can store in there. My bad. There he goes. And then you're supposed to pop them out, push the back in, supposed to push them out, which doesn't push it out very well, but overall this is actually another nice Soundwave. But once again, a bit taller, so here we go again with the scaling being off.
Disclosure averted. Continue observation.
Oh, and one last thing about this Soundwave, the Laserbeak and the disc. So he's got a little button on the bottom. So if you hit the button, he automatically transforms. I always liked that feature. I thought it was cool.
That's pretty cool, and I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I had picked that one up early, and they actually did a Sound Blaster one too. Like if you remember when they reached the end of the line for the original Transformers and they discontinued Soundwave, Japan actually created another one called Sound Blaster, and it was done in black, and he had a double deep chest door, so he could have 2 tapes in there instead. So
nice. Yeah. I've seen a lot of the like the knock or the third party companies. They have they release the regular Soundwave, and then they have the repaint. I think they did it for the Siege line as well.
Yeah,
or the Netflix one. I don't know, whatever. It's basically the same figure. But yeah, I've seen that somewhere. I don't know if it was an exclusive though.
Hey, what's going on? Decepticons, Cave of Villains. I got the Dracula Transformer today. Really
Sweet.
You need a Lament configuration box.
Don't we all?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, well, some of those things, those boxes, they're when you make those boxes, you either have enough room or you're just short. Some of those ones where I'm putting too many figures in that box, it becomes a pain to actually film it. Tommy has more in his hands than will never grow in his balls. That is a very good possibility. I'm not getting in there to find out, Red. If you want to take that hit, by all means, I'm not doing so.
Classic Red.
No, I don't, Time Prophet, because I don't care. I walk right into the aisle with absolutely no shame, and I will pick these things up. And if I see some kid trying to get it before me, I might have to palm his head and push him away and get to it.
You do a hip check. You say, "The kid ran into me." Kid's like three aisles over. Tommy just like fucking gave him an elbow.
That is when you run in with the spear.
Tommy, don't go spearing children in stores.
It'll look like something at ECW. I'll look like Rhino hitting like Spike Dudley with the gore.
Oh shit! Okay, if you do it, make sure your wife records it.
Are you kidding? She'll be walking the other way before it even happens. Hey, if they're trying to get on the toy that I seen first, and I don't care if they were standing there, I seen it first.
That's it.
The Spear of Destiny. Yeah, but a lot of those ones that they were doing for the fall line were 10 times better than they did for the War. The War Cybertron, when they first did that line, they were smaller. It was all off the back of the Generations line that they had going on. And a lot of those figures from the Generations line were just horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Did they have like figures that were based off that video game as well?
Yeah, they did. Matter of fact, that both of those sound waves that I brought out, the War and the Fall, they were both based off the video game.
Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah. They had a whole line. And like I said, it was part of the Generations line, but it was actually labeled the War for Cybertron or Fall for Cybertron.
Oh, okay.
I have a Grimlock one too from Fall of Cybertron. Nice big figure, about as big as the Soundwave one. I think he's got like light up features in him too.
Okay.
Like, it's a really nice figure. Like one of these days I'll have to do like the comparisons with all the Grimlocks as well. And yeah, that one, I love that figure. That was I would say that was the most amazing figure that they did out of the Fall for Cybertron line.
That's cool, man. Oh, last time I was in the store, I saw they had Slug. They didn't have the big one that you showed. They had one that it looked like it was part of that Bumblebee wave with like
the buzzworthy Bumblebee line. Yeah,
because there was no window on it. Like you actually touched the figure. Like someone tried to hide it. I just took a look at them. Like it doesn't look bad. It's just tiny. Like the transformation looks pretty good on it, but I'm like, pass.
Yeah, that one I got is amazing. I also have another one that I already pre-ordered. They have Sludge coming out.
Oh, all right, nice.
And from what I've seen, he looks pretty damn good too. The only thing about Sludge is he's not going to come with a companion character like Slag and Grimlock. Yeah. He's not coming with anything else.
When's that one coming out?
God, when did they say it was coming out? I want to say sometime like in August or something.
All right.
Somewhere around there.
He's going to be one of the bigger boxes as well?
Yes. He's going to be another large figure. Matter of fact, somebody was talking about they got like an early look at it. Like I guess somebody that, it's got a sponsorship with Hasbro or something. So they got an early release of it, and they were comparing it to the Grimlock they have. And he looks like he may just slightly be taller than Grimlock.
Holy shit. Yeah, there's that scaling issue again.
Yeah. Like in the original cartoon, they were all the same size, but the toys were different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So
shouldn't Grimlock have been bigger anyway, though? He's kind of the leader.
Yeah, should have been, absolutely. I mean, that was one thing I always wish they would have made Grimlock a little bit taller too, because he was shorter even than Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
So, is what it is.
Yeah.
So now we're going to get into a little bit of the more modern takes of them. So here we go with number 3.
Rumble Frenzy, Ravage Rat-Bat, Inject, Operation Interference.
So as we get ready to bring out the next one, there was one other thing I wanted to mention about the fall of Cybertron Soundwave. You notice he has no gun. Did not come with one. I thought that was odd. I double-checked the packaging because it was actually the first time that I opened this one. There was no spot in the packaging for a gun, so apparently he just didn't come with a gun. I just thought that was odd because every other Soundwave did, even the War for Cybertron would. But anyway, so 2018, we got Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Soundwave. This one is another really cool one. I love the art deco on this one. He looks all beat up. He looks trashed. He looks like he's been through a war. And of course, like I talked about the last year, that he did that awesome piping in there, and this one looks really good under the light. Now in scaling, once again, now we're smaller. While still taller than the War for Cybertron one, he is shorter not only than the G1, but of course the Fall of Cybertron.
We can concentrate the energy into energon cubes and store them in the new space cruiser.
Yeah, that's a shame. It's not that far off, but yeah, just that half-inch more, at least to get him down.
Yeah, it was so close. They came so close once again. And what's going on? Subhuman 84, good to see you. Last of Truth. Tommy will crap dust all your kids to get his Transformers toy. You are not wrong. Grimlock would be dope as a Decepticon. Well, they kind of hinted that in the IDW comics a little bit. Do guinea pigs play with Transformers? They will nibble them. When I had the Starscream ones out, Jumper tried to nibble on one of the Starscreams.
That's funny.
Crop dusting kids is a national pastime for toy collectors. You are absolutely right, Red Gaze.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah, he should have won a prize for that. Yeah, exactly. Why do the kids in the toy shops, they have no money?
Also true.
Yeah, woke cyber. Nah, I don't know what that was. Why they didn't include a gun with that one? This is just dumb.
Maybe McFarlane was in charge that year. No guns and no women figures.
Well, we'll give them all finger guns.
Finger guns. Pew pew.
But yeah,
my spawn. My book is spawn.
Nobody knows what your book is, Todd. But I did like the Siege one, and I'd seen other people talking about it, like some of these other big Transformer collectors, and they were saying how much they hated the art deco on these ones for Siege line, where they were all beat up. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a neat take instead of just that plain clean version, which, don't get me wrong, I like the clean versions of the figures as well. But to have ones that look all scuff up, all banged up, and they look dirty and grimy, I like that.
Yeah, I had no problem with that either. I don't know why collectors were having such a hissy fit. I'm like, it looked good because the whole line, they all had it, so it worked. It's something that was uniform about them all. But, you know, like the one I got off you, though, I mean, it's still really nice. The Earthrise one.
Yeah.
Like, I know they didn't put any on there, but, I mean, I don't know, having both of them, I appreciate both of them, you know?
Yeah, I was actually really shocked that I was able to find not one Soundwave, but two from that Netflix line, too. And
yeah,
it probably even better thing that I picked it up just in case.
Hell yeah, man. Got them right here in my hand right now. Thing is fantastic.
Love it when they do them right.
Oh, yeah. Tom, you the man.
I'm the pig.
Well, you're the pig. That's true, but you're
Yeah,
also the man.
Ask the kids in the toy store that tried to get to those things before me.
He's like, boom, black eye. Then he goes, I gotta get one for Vinny.
Mommy, can I get this before this big mean man takes it?
Don't forget that you bust ass on them too.
But we got one more clip, and it's going to show off the same one that you have, the Netflix. And then there was one more that was a throw-in that I managed to pick up for Soundwave. So
Sweet.
Is the big prepare for flight, goes heading northeast.
And one last thing about the Siege Soundwave. You notice that he came with 2 guns. This is actually the same thing as the last one I'm going to be bringing out. There was a second gun, kind of opens up so it could be like a larger blaster of some sort. Like, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. It's not horrible, but I could care less about the second weapon. So the last one that I'm bringing out, well, the next one that I'm bringing out is 2020, and this is part of the Netflix series. Now, when it came to Earthrise, you didn't really see a Soundwave released, unless you were looking for the ones in Walmart. So this is actually a Walmart exclusive Soundwave for Earthrise in the Netflix series. This one is another really nice one. I do like this one. It's a very clean version of the other one, but of course this one turns into a tape deck. Now, my good buddy Vinnie over at Vinnie Art on YouTube did a full review on this guy, because I actually did have an extra one that I sold to him. So if you want to check out a full review on that, because it'll be a while before I get to this, you can go ahead and check that out. One thing I'll show is, of course, the chest, and like everything, they come with laser beak instead of buzzsaw, but fits right in the chest compartment. He also came with a Ravage figure as well. Another really nice looking toy, but of course he is basically the same size as the Siege Soundwave. I mean, he actually looks slightly shorter, if that's possible. Yeah, he is slightly shorter than the Siege one. Once again, the scaling being all off. But that is nothing compared to the 2022 Kingdom version of Soundwave and his minuscule self. Now, this one is so tiny, it's almost ridiculous in comparison to the other guys, because he's part of that core series. Like, he is so small, it's ridiculous. But he does turn into a relatively good sized tape deck. And then you got Soundwave in his mini tape deck form.
As you command, Megatron.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.
Yeah, that core one, he's just precious.
It's so hilarious how small that thing is, though, and that it actually transformed into a tape deck that looks halfway decent was actually kind of shocking.
Yeah, oh, for sure, I have that one as well. I'm like you, man. Soundwave was one of my favorite characters, so if I saw one, I usually do get them. I almost got a third-party one, but then the Siege one came out. I'm like, yeah, I'll go with the Siege one, since they're all in scale. I didn't know how big the third-party would be, that's why. But yeah, no, dude, excellent showcase with those figures. I love seeing that, the different generations of character like that.
I know one of these days, and the pig looks at me when I mention it, because he knows his name. So when I mention I got to do the Cliff Jumper one, he'll look over at me, like almost like, okay, well, when's this happening, sir? Can we get to it now?
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, Time Prophet. None of them came with voices. I know what you're saying. Like some of the Star Wars figures had sound effects, like the R2D2. And Lasso Truth, you know what? Almost. You could almost put them up and put them in the big one. it's close, but not quite. But and no, it's still a very, very interesting set of figures that I had there, and I'm very thankful I was able to find every last one. Because Vinny, you know how it is when you go out there looking for these things. Sometimes it's a hit or a miss if you're going to find the ones you want.
Oh, for sure, man, dude. And then again, those scalpers, man, they really upset the shit out of me, man. Because it's like, when something's kind of in stock or when certain stores are carrying it, and it's like, all right, and you go to take a look, and if you talk to somebody, oh yeah, we had a bunch of them, and then someone came in and they just took them all. It's like, oh, you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the blood boils.
And is it any wonder why maybe some children might get knocked out of the toy aisle, or somebody's getting crop dusted to make sure we get these things? People, it's survival of the fittest.
This is true. Tommy, you're 100% correct, my friend. Hold on. I'm going to show you. All right, I got a funny meme, and then I'll show you the figure that I got. So, let me show this thing. Because we have to, because it's just everyone's been talking about it, right?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
There we go.
The famous slap. So I thought that was pretty good. I didn't do this, someone else did, but it was one of the toy groups that I'm in. So I thought that was pretty hilarious. But yes, the figure that I reviewed was this sweet Ash Williams from Evil Dead 2 by Asimo Toys. I don't know why they picked that name. Walter might like that name. But this figure was fantastic. And man, people have been really looking at this video. He's up to 130 views already. I just put him up the other day. So, this guy's sweet. This is officially licensed. So they have all the bells and whistles on it. The funny thing with this figure, they actually, they goofed. So Ash Williams here, this is a sticker. They left out the second I in Williams.
Really?
I don't know how it got so far into production, and the same thing happened for the nameplate on the base.
Reading and math, it's hard now. It's racist.
Yep.
So
I thought, if anything, the L's would have been ours. Rah, 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 rah.
For people that are so concerned with all those different letters, you think that they would be able to get that kind of stuff right?
You would think, right? But hey, they did something cool though. I like when they have like that extra slipcase thing. So like underneath you could see like the window, and then they made sure like they put the Book of the Dead on the back. So that was pretty good. I always enjoy when they put extra bells and whistles and stuff on the packaging. Like this was correct though. They had the Williams right over there. I don't know how they screwed it up on the other part. But this is the standard edition. Apparently they made two different ones. And I heard a couple of bad things about the other version because he comes with an alternate shirt that has, the one sleeve that's ripped off, and you could pop off the left arm and pop in a new one. And the other one has like, what do you call it? Like a seamless arm. But it's not really seamless because it stops by the wrist, because you got to swap out the wrist. So it was just for the elbow joint, which made no sense why they did that. And I think it's going to deteriorate over time, that other version. So I said, I just want the standard one anyway. Because he still had that look in the movie. He just had, he put the chainsaw on. The sleeve got ripped off later when he was fighting Henrietta or whatnot. But this figure is killer. The amount of work that they did in this, and I got him. He was under 200. I believe they call it the luxury edition. That thing was massive. The price was too much. I have no room, and it was just too expensive for my taste anyway, for something that might be defective. A friend of mine, Dean Knight 333 on YouTube, he got the luxury edition, and he had to do extra paint applications on it. But his custom he did was fantastic. Oh yeah, here's the extra nameplate that they put on this guy.
I thought it was supposed to be Ash Willems.
If it was third party, they would have probably went with that. But see, now that's the other thing that I had this discussion with somebody else. They usually do that. They'll mess around with names and things. I got a feeling it was going to be third party, and then they actually were able to get the proper license, and then it went through. So I think that's,
what do you think that maybe there's a possibility that when they went to go get it initially, they said no? So like you're saying, they went ahead with it, and then I guess maybe they turn around and decide, oh, you know what, we changed our mind.
it's possible. It really is, because I've seen that done before. I think the company that did the Godfather figure, I believe that started as a third party, and then it was just too good that they were able to get the licenses and stuff. So they released it officially, which I should be getting that one as well. But yeah, no, this thing is amazing. Again, I wish a little more paint applications would have been great. Like this hand really needed it, because you remember in the movie, yeah, like veiny shit and everything. It was really demonic looking. But
real quick, Time Prophet.
Mhm.
That is a sawn-off shotgun.
yeah,
A regular shotgun, double barrel like that, the barrels come out a lot further.
yeah, yeah. In the movie, he chopped it off with the chainsaw. But yeah, man, it's cool. They gave him the dagger and everything. Like what he comes with is still fantastic. And the Book of the Dead, holy crap, man, they did an amazing job. It has like a rubbery feel to it, so it's like, you know.
Oh, is it almost like the latex type feel to it, or
more sturdy? It's not as soft as that. It's more durable. But they actually like look at all the pages they did. They did the lettering in there, artwork. Like that's pretty impressive.
Here, give me 1 second, Vinnie. I'm going to mute for a second. I'm going to grab something.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
But yeah, this thing was killer. So yeah, I'm really happy when these companies go above and beyond like that. And this chainsaw, holy crap! What they did with this, I didn't know it. You pull on the string, and it moves the chainsaw up and down. So that was a cool surprise. Plus, it's also metal, the actual blade. So he has some heft to him as well. So yeah, they really did a nice job. Like I said, everything's there. It's just like the paint application, I think, should have been a little bit better on this guy. But yeah, I mean, again, it is what it is. But I'm damn happy I got him, because I never had any other Ash figure in this scale. I know Sideshow had released they released a couple, or no, they released one, and then I think they did a reissue of him. But he's still very expensive and hard to get. So yeah, I'm glad that this company tackled him.
I like how they dirtied him up a bit too.
Yeah, a little bit more would have been good. Like the pants, I think, are too clean. They gave him the proper rip in the left leg, but yeah, he needed to have a little bit more dirt on the pants, because the shirt was pretty good. Because yeah, he hit the mud a whole bunch of times in that movie when he went outside and he got possessed and all that. But yeah, and they needed 5 o'clock shadow. It's crazy, because my friend who reviewed him too, he goes, I don't know what it is. It looks like him. He goes, but then certain parts it doesn't. He did a little bit of like a wash for like the 5 o'clock shadow, and holy crap, it really brought the likeness out even more. So I might be doing that at some point. But yeah, I just think it was slightly cartoony, because he needed a little more width to the face, because like the jawline, it got too narrow. I think with the material that they used for the type of plastic that they used for the head. But like I said, other than that, it's like minor critiques, because this guy was damn impressive. And yeah, and they actually sculpted a whole abdominal section and everything, because again, they wanted to use the same base. So if you got the luxury edition, you just take the harness off in the shirt, swap it out with the ripped one, and you can see like the abs with the bloody line marks on them and everything. So yeah, they did a really good job. So hell yeah. And yeah, I was surprised too. You got a lot of movement out of the ankle joints. Usually when they're kind of like a high top boot like that, there's not much movement, but no, they were able to do a good. I think they did like a longer dumbbell joint in there, so that way he could get a better range. But yeah, this guy looks amazing, man. He's got shelf presence like you wouldn't believe. Just beautiful. And you know, watching the movie again too, they really got the color right on the clothes. Like, you know, I know like the other figure that was released, it was like too dark, or some of the stuff they did was off. But this guy, they nailed it. So hell yeah, beautiful stuff right there.
Yeah, it's an amazing looking figure.
Yeah, and I gave him. Here's with the chainsaw as well. And,
so yeah. I take it that just plugs right in like the like a hand would.
Yeah, it's the same peg joint, so you don't have to remove anything. You just pop the hand off and put it on. You just got to make sure it's on snug because the weight of the blade, since it is metal, it could fall down or fall on the floor. So you just got to make sure it's plugged in right. But yeah, dude, that looks awesome. And again, this series is so good. He would be the crotch grabber.
Stick up his ass.
Yeah, the luxury edition. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the base was fantastic, but it was massive. It came with Henrietta and the trap jaw, and her arms coming out of it. Like it had
It was more like a diorama than a base.
Yeah, but then they also added this was weird because all right, we know that the floorboard with Henrietta, right? But then they put the what do you call it? The vice with the girlfriend's head. That was in the tool shed. That wasn't inside the cabin. But they put it all on the same base, that was a little bit weird. But again, it looks great. I just think it's for the price point. Standard was good enough for me.
If they wanted to add anything extra, they could have put a back wall in and either put the clock or the deer head.
That's what I said too, man. The deer head would have been fantastic, but it would have to be a taller piece for sure. But yeah.
Hey, what's going on, TL29? I'm glad that you could join us. I hope you were doing well, and I also see I'm Not Creative 22 is also joining us. What is going on? This is my boomstick.
Right, groovy.
I got him standing there with Jason.
Yeah, had to. I don't have Freddy, but I mean, if I'm able to if I can find a cheap one at some point, yeah, I might jump on that just to have these classic three.
Could you imagine if they would have did that?
Oh man, they came so close. But they said, but yeah, all three of the movie studios wanted their character to win, and they couldn't come up with a proper script. And well, of course, Ash would have to win, and nobody wanted,
Well, actually, no. By that point, Friday the 13th was already property of New Line.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I heard Bruce. He was telling a story along those lines. So
they were talking about it before it ever came out, and that's when I think what was it? Was it Paramount or who had the rights to Friday the 13th originally? But it was before then because New Line actually got the rights to the Friday the 13th series right around the time of Jason Goes to Hell.
Okay.
That's why you see Freddy's claw in the end of it pulling his mask down.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know, man. It's a shame they didn't do it, but I'm happy at least that we got it. We got the TV series for Ash, and they finished it off finally. Which is, again, it kind of ended almost the same way as Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
With the time jump thing. They were actually going to do one more season?
Were they?
Yeah, and they were actually going to continue him in the future. I don't know how they were going to do that, but yeah, that would have been really strange. But as they did it, I was fine with it. He had a hot broad anyway, so who cares? But it was fun. I really enjoyed that stuff. But yeah, no, I'll be honest. I still enjoyed the remake because I saw it as just a horror movie. I didn't see it connected to any of this shit. So just to be a really dark version, seriously, they went straight up horror with it all the way because there were some really gory scenes in there. I still dug it. So.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it. I mean, I love the original ones for what they were, and I know a lot of people say the Evil Dead 1 you don't need it because Evil Dead 2 leads into Army of Darkness. But I liked Evil Dead as a standalone by itself. I thought that was a good movie all by itself because there were certain things different about that version than there was in Evil Dead 2 when they were trying to tell a little bit different of a story.
Yeah, I agree 100%. That's why I could appreciate all of them. Because I know a lot of people, it's either they're very particular of, it's only Ash, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fine. But those movies had campiness to them. That remake horror one that they did was just straight up horror. There was no goofy shit in it. It was just grotesque. I thought they did a great job. That director was really good, man. They got this guy who just did like a couple of crazy shorts. He made something that like was only cost a couple $1,000s to make. He made it look like $1 million project. That's how he got the job. It was this crazy thing like this alien invaders or some shit. And Raimi was like, holy shit, we need to hire this guy. But yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Evil Dead 1, still a great movie. Evil Dead 2, to me, was like the best out of all of them. And then, yeah, Army of Darkness, and then going into Ash versus Evil Dead. There were so many awesome things in there. And they retained what the original movies had. They had some campiness. They had fun with it. Bruce was fantastic. And those celebrity guests. I mean, Lee Majors as his father. How fucking cool is that? You know? I loved it.
Time Prophet, I like the Evil Dead movie, and the stop motion sets it apart from any other movie.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the reasons I wanted to talk about the when I was asking about that book is here. I'm gonna bring up my camera if I can get this thing to work. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hell yeah!
So, granted, the latex on it is starting to come apart because I've had it for so many years. But
yeah, was this from the DVD?
Yeah, this was the special edition DVD. It's got the complete book and everything in there. Like, this thing is awesome.
Nice. And the DVD was inside of that, or it came separate?
No, the DVD's in here. It's right in the back.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, that's cool.
And I also picked up the second one. So it's same thing. You get a whole nother Book of the Dead.
Oh no.
Necronomicon with the Evil Dead 2.
I didn't know they did that. Holy
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
awesome.
But yeah, like I said, though, unfortunately, the latex is coming apart, and I do not know how to restore that. I really need to get a hold of somebody to see if they can restore these books for me, because they are starting to like the latex dry rots and it starts falling apart.
Yeah. Oh, it was really gummy to begin with.
Well, no, it was good when I first got it. It was great, but over time, I think it got dry enough in spots that it started just deteriorating. I mean, that's why right now I don't even keep these out like this. I actually put them in a sealed plastic bag. I mean, I was almost ready to put them in one of those space bags, but I was worried that the vacuum seal would tear the rest of the latex off the books.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, man. Damn. Yeah, I hate when they use material like that is just going to degrade over time, and especially in Florida with the humidity and shit.
Well, yeah. See that? See, another piece of the book just came off. Damn. Throw it in the bag.
Yeah, see, that's what, I try to avoid getting figures that have like that fucking pleather shit. I know like you have that Indiana Jones, for some miracle that thing did not disintegrate, but like the shit that like Hot Toys and stuff that they do, man, those things just they turn into confetti.
Did you hear that they had another movie in the works? And what's going on, Soul Assassin? What's going on, the Clown World Reviews?
What's up, guys?
And what's going on, Frankie? Always good to see Frankie in the chat too.
Oh yeah.
Soul Assassin said there was another film in the works.
There was?
I don't know what I
thought that was it. The TV series was it. That's what I heard.
Maybe that's what he's thinking. Soul Assassin, can you confirm?
There's a video game that's coming out, that I know.
Oh yeah, I heard that was actually already out. I thought I heard somebody said it was already out, and they said it looked great. I don't know. Maybe I heard wrong.
I seen footage, but I thought it was supposed to come out around summertime. Maybe another 2 months.
Could it be possible it's the same thing like some of these Transformers that I see people get before they come out? They're getting like an early release.
That's kind of rare when they do that shit. I mean, you got to be in the industry, I think, to get like copies of those. But yeah, because they have like there's the street dates that they do as well. But yeah, no, I know it has like the characters from the TV show as well. Like there's a few different things in there, but it's like third person. And man, some of the footage I've seen looks pretty damn amazing. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that or look it up soon when the stream's done. Because yeah, I am very, very curious about that.
Soul Assassin, no, I do not. And if I knew anybody that was actually making it, I might look for it to pick it up. Frankie says, make a new movie, Evil Dead Ash Wednesday. I got that Ash Wednesday. I like that. Very good, Frankie. Books last longer with human skin. Don't ask me how I know this.
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't see nothing.
So Soul Assassin says, yeah, there was an Evil Dead film that was going to take place in a high-rise, a soft reboot.
Huh, no shit. But he's not in it. It'll be somebody else, right?
More than likely, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He won't play Ash anymore. He's
Yeah,
done. He said he's getting too old for it.
Yeah, he said it. I know when that last season came, he goes, "Listen, guys," he goes, "if you guys continue to watch it instead of bootlegged it or you got off the internet," he goes, "I would have continued doing them as long as they were still doing good numbers." But he goes, "It was the number one most downloaded thing on like the torrent sites was Ash versus Evil Dead." He goes, "What's right?" He used to flip out because he had his book tours, and he would say that. He goes, "Listen, you guys wanted to see me as Ash. I came back. We were doing these seasons." He goes, and then like those last 2 seasons, he goes, all you people did was just you bootlegged it. He goes, "I'm not going to do it anymore." He goes, that's it. He goes, "If you people won't watch it," he goes, "and listen, it's easy." He goes, "Grab the phone." He goes, "Download the app for Stars." He goes, "Binge watch all of them, then get rid of it." He didn't say keep Stars. He goes, "Just watch the show and then get rid of Stars." But see, the big mistake was that they should have just did it on Netflix. If they did it straight on Netflix, people would have fucking watched that like crazy, and yeah, they would have probably still been making them. But yeah, he said he was done though.
Soul Assassin said, yeah, it was called Evil Dead Rise.
Is that a joke?
I don't know. It's pretty funny if that's legit though.
Tomorrow's April 1st.
Hey, Chaos Hoy, what's going on? And what's going on, Deej Odyssey? Good to see you, Deej.
Nice, man.
Okay. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It was just another funny thing I wanted to show you guys. But
okay.
Guys, say what you wanted before we change the topic. Tommy?
What's that?
I said, go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
Oh, no. I wasn't going to say nothing important. Just go ahead.
They're making Oscar figures. Did you know that? They're doing some of the celebrities from the Oscars.
Oh no!
I got a prototype for you. Want to see it?
Let's do it.
You're gonna love it. So in the Facebook group I'm on, they put this up. That shit's hilarious. They could have put tears running down his eyes. That would have been fantastic.
Or at least the angry face.
Holy hell. But yeah, that was pretty damn funny.
These guys are in chat are on fire. I gotta pack up my TV tomorrow because I'm getting a new TV on Monday. Yeah, and I seen earlier they said, where do you get them? If you were talking about those DVD collections I got, good God, they were like early 2000s, like late 90s, early 2000s. I don't even, unless you're finding them on eBay or Amazon or something, you're not finding them anymore.
Damn.
And they never did release one for the Army of Darkness, which really pissed me off. Because I was so hoping to get all 3 of them in a book form. Because, there's one thing, like people that collect certain movies that you really like, anybody like that, they know they want to get the best collector's edition version that they possibly can for when they get it in their collection. And that's what I wanted for the Evil Dead. I wanted all 3 movies in the book format, and they never released it for Army of Darkness. Damn. Drove me nuts.
Yeah, that does suck. Yeah. But was it because it was owned by a different company? Because I know they had a lot of problems with Army of Darkness because it went through so many different studios' hands.
It's possible. It's possible. But you wouldn't think that would matter to the people that are actually putting the discs out. You know what I mean? Like the companies that are putting out these versions with the books. I mean,
Right,
you
right.
wouldn't think that would matter because that's another company that whatever studio's holding the rights has got to go through. So I mean,
Yeah.
that shouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, that's interesting. Oh, I found the if you guys wanted to see the Diorama Base, although they don't have Linda's head here, but yeah, so that's what it looks like.
Holy crap! Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but you know, again, that extra price tag on it was a little too steep for me. But yeah, still killer. And it's funny though, because I know they said a lot of people, like in the first production samples that came out, they forgot to do the hair on Henrietta, so the whole thing was bald. They did the plug-in hair afterwards. He had a lot of QC issues, from what I understand, for the luxury edition.
I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. That is a very good likeness of Jada.
Did you see what happened? Somebody spliced the actual clip, so they have Will Smith going. I said, keep fucking my wife's mouth.
Yes. I started sharing that. Went around to a few people that hadn't seen it. Oh, that was hilarious.
That was funny. He's like, I will, Jada. I love you.
I can't wait to see it.
Holy shit.
I have one other thing actually I want to show off real quick. This actually came from one of the guys that follows the channel, Nelson the Gentleman. So Nelson the Gentleman had said something, and he said basically it's for the guinea pigs, really, when you think about it, because he made it for the guinea pigs, so to speak. So let's see what I got. Oh, look at that.
Oh, shit. Dude, that's awesome. Let's blow you up. Solo layout.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn, man. Yeah, that is killer. Holy shit.
That's all handmade too, man. I don't know how he made this, but I was like, damn, that looks good.
Dude, that is beautiful. I'm curious to see what their reaction is going to be if you place that beside them.
Oh, I should probably put it next to the pigs later and then film it, see what happens.
Oh, yeah, man. You have to.
But no, I'm ever so thankful for that, Nelson. And I'll probably show this off again on Monday as well. But I really wanted to get it out there. I was impressed with it. The wife wasn't as happy because she's already had enough of the pigs. But I really do appreciate that. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, man. That is a fantastic gift. Beautiful stuff right there.
I definitely wasn't expecting something like he said he was going to send me. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, cool. If you want to send me something, I appreciate it. And I was like, damn, wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
Well, they'll tell Tommy that's a guinea pig first and then carbonate. No! I was scared of guinea pigs. I don't know about those. Time Prophet, these guinea pigs, they've got big egos. I don't know if you caught the one where Jumper was, he was in the video, or was it Jumper? Yeah, it was. No, it was Rorschach. Rorschach was in the video with some G.I. Joe toys. Got so irritated. Yeah, remember that was on that toy break. Got so irritated with the G.I. Joe sharing his space on the camera, he started pushing them out of his way.
Yeah, that shit was funny. He just whacked it, man. That thing spun all the way around.
Yeah, it was so funny. So funny.
Oh, he's like, I'm the star of this show.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Is that a Will Smith guinea pig? I sure hope not. No, because then somebody's going to get slapped.
That's right.
If I put that thing near Rorschach, it's going to get slapped for sure. Guinea pig lives matter. What's going on, Curtis YZ? Sup, Guinea Army? Still at work, but enjoy reminiscing the great days from before. Always, my friend. Thank you for stopping in.
Absolutely.
Then start singing. Yeah, get jiggy with it. We had one guinea pig when I was still at school. Oh, no, not the dreaded school guinea pig. Those are the ones that never make it. I have one little toy break I want to show off. This one was actually something I was going to do in a full life video, but at this point, I couldn't think of anything more to say about these figures, so I decided the short was a better place for it. So here we go with your toy break for the day.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Cringer and Tommy of the Guinea Pig Collective.
So today, from the 2021 Masters of the Universe Origins Retro line, we have Stinkor and we have Webster. A couple more figures that I really do believe Mattel has got it right in trying to capture the essence of the original line that came out in the 1980s. These ones are, of course, well done, from the packaging and the artwork right down to the figures, and of course, any accessories that they come with. Mattel continues to knock it out of the park, and hopefully they do not let this line fall by the waysides. This has been your toy break for today.
I like that segment. Toy breaks are awesome, bro.
Yeah, I like watching the girls break their asses in that too.
that one in the beginning, that's like a classic, the surveillance one of that when she just puts her foot back and falls down the hole.
Yeah, falls down the trap door.
Very Henrietta like.
And see, that falls right in with the Evil Dead that you were showing off. That's awesome. I love that. What's going on, Glenzer?
How we doing, guys? Oh shit.
Oh man, but I still have a bunch of these different figures on the way. Like the ones that I ordered a while ago. I still have Perceptor, which I thought they originally said the Perceptor was going to come this month. I was certain that it was saying March. Not unless they pushed it back a month, because they did say that sometimes there's a problem with shipping and it may get pushed back. So
yeah,
hopefully I should get it by next month. And then I expect to see Sludge hopefully sometime in August, maybe September, depending.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that China's been using those excuses, saying that there's a lot of figures and things that have been delayed because of the coof shit over there.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to keep it with all companies here in the States that are bringing this stuff in, but unfortunately, once again, we know most of these toys are being they're being outsourced. They're not being made here anymore. I mean, even Hasbro, for all the stuff they're doing right, man, most of their toys, at least it was the case, they were being made in Vietnam for years.
Yeah.
I can't remember if they still are or not.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But I know every toy company I work for, they were just using China.
Oh no! What's going on, CJH? Bought another TMNT figure, only to realize the box was damaged.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about Rumble. I've never been on there either, Curtis. No. Never bought one. Yeah, TARDIS. Yeah. If I buy one more toy for my wife, she's gonna flip shit.
Mm-hmm.
She loves Doctor Who, and I picked her up one of the Daleks, and she loves the Daleks from the show. But she still yelled at me for buying her a damn toy. And I was like, "What's wrong? You just put it on the wall. It's okay." I don't want it. start turning into Henrietta.
Yeah, you're like, all right, I'll take it back. No, it's okay. I'll keep it.
But as far as what else I'm waiting for, of course, like I said before, I'm still waiting on that Megatron his tank, which unfortunately I'm not going to see that until January. I was like, I couldn't believe what an incredibly long wait time it is before I can get that thing. I'm like, holy shit!
Again, they dropped it for Toy Fair. They wanted people to know, put the pre-orders in, but yeah, man, I don't know. That's some things like that I know it's going to take a longest time. I try not to do pre-orders on, and or the ones that they want like the payment up front. Like, it's too painful to do.
Well, I know a lot of them now that I'm seeing, even when you pre-order, they don't. At least the ones that I'm dealing with, they're not taking the money out up front. So they actually, you put your pre-order in and you're supposed to be guaranteed to get it, but they will not charge you until they actually ship it.
Yeah, there's a lot of places that you just put like a little deposit down or something, and then when they have them in stock, they notify you, and then you pay out the rest of it. Like, I bought from places that do both, but lately it's you gotta have it, otherwise I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, what's up, Godzillionaire? Yeah, he also pre-ordered that Megatron his tank. That thing looks badass.
Yeah, you do it through Big Bad Toy Store. Entertainment Earth.
Entertainment Earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one I did through Big Bad Toy Store, I believe, was the Perceptor figure. And it was cheap. Right, It was cheaper to go through Entertainment Earth for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it seems like if you go through Entertainment Earth for stuff that's a pre-order, it's cheaper. But if you go through Big Bad Toy Store for stuff that's already been out for a while, or it's a little bit harder to find, it seems like they're cheaper. So
I know every now and then too. Big Bad Toy Store from what I remembered, they would have certain discounts on figures as well, like if they had them for a little while. I guess just to move the inventory.
Did I miss anything else?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I did. Yeah, I almost forgot that you got the ability to just throw those clips up now too. I was like, oh wow. I said, when did that happen? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm back.
Oh, I could upload on here.
Yeah. Well, why do you think you were able to share screen without me hitting the button?
No, yeah, I know that, but I know I could do videos in here too. Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Ghost of Fauci, get your boosters.
Get your boosters. Yeah. Well, they want more people to perish from them, don't they?
It's true. It is absolutely
Allegedly.
True. I'm telling you, we've really got to get to work on the Fauci boosted Transformer figure.
Oh, jeez. Now it could be he could be a triple changer. It could be a Fauci that turns into a syringe that turns into a dildo,
or a rat. Oh no! So you can combine the Beast Wars line and have him turn into a damn rat.
I can't stand that creep.
He really is ridiculous.
I don't know. They've been trying to keep him hidden. I don't know what's going on. The last time he made an appearance, he had like a bruise on his head, and it looked like he aged another 20 years.
Godzillionaire, do not feed my addiction.
Trust me, I had to cut back. There were things I was going to order. I had to stop myself. I even had to cancel something. I'm like, no, I can't afford that right now. No.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like anything else. Like once you get started, you can't stop. It's the same thing. I told a friend of mine. He was talking about getting into tattoos, and I said, "Well, you know how I am with toys." I said, "He's like, yeah." I said, "If you go and you get your first tattoo, it's going to be like with me with toys. You're just going to want to keep getting another one and another one and another one." Yeah. Sure enough, he went and got one tattoo. Then he just emailed me or texted me like last week or something like that. He had gotten another one done.
Yeah. Did you tell him he was better off getting addicted to crack? It would be cheaper.
I know, right? Yeah, man, this shit's so expensive. The one he got was really nice too. It was like a Jason. It was a Jason Voorhees, like really, really detailed work too. Looked really nice with some really detailed lettering saying "Mama's Boy," and I was like, I don't know if I would want to put that on my leg.
Right.
I don't know. That's
kind of hilarious. Yeah, I see some amazing ones at like the horror shows that I've done because they usually split it between like a horror convention and a tattoo convention. Man, some of the work that these guys do, it's pretty jaw dropping. Because like the majority are like, oh yeah, you should get into tattooing. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to get tattoos myself, and that's the only way I would be able to make a living. Is they go, yeah, you can't be a tattoo artist without having tattoos. I'm like, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm not doing it.
Oh, is that thing still sitting in the chat?
What?
The snow globe.
is it?
Freaking that was the ones that were coming in with the stuff about DeSantis.
Oh, are they hitting everyone's streams or something?
Probably. They're just being pains in the asses. Look, I don't really care about the opinion about that. I think what he's doing is absolutely great. But at the same time, you're not going to sit there and spam my chat. That's why I got rid of the first guy. Unfortunately, StreamYards was screwing up when I went to get rid of the second one.
Okay. Yeah, because it's bullshit, man. This stuff that's going on.
Papa Putin, the tyranny. Welcome in Russia. In Russia, we wrestled the boosters.
Did you see what Tony put out today on Twitter? That poll.
No. What did he do this time?
He said, he goes, do you think that Putin will win the WWE Championship during WrestleMania? And then he goes, the poll was two options. I'm an insurrectionist, or women have penises. Holy shit, Tony's fantastic.
That's freaking awesome. I almost wanted to watch the inductions.
Yeah, I wanted to just because I want to see what Scott Steiner was going to do.
It's going to be memorable.
Oh my god, yeah. I told ETAP and anyone else who's watching, I said, if you could just record it, please. I really want to see this.
At 26 of a third.
Oh no, he's gonna go off on Hogan. He's been itching to go off on Hogan.
And it's not like Hogan's going to be able to show up to freaking slap back. I mean, wasn't he kind of like a soft banned from all those events again?
Oh, I don't know. But I know he pussied out against Steiner. Steiner tried to get him to fight him a bunch of times. He said Hogan's just a colossal pussy.
I mean, you know what, though? To be fair, though, oh no, Sleepy Joe. Don't worry, everyone. The hairs on my legs will guide us on the path of the New World Order. Oh. No, stop worrying about the New World Order, Joe. It's over. It's over. Because we're taking over.
That's right.
The Pig World Order.
Mm-hmm. I've been assimilated.
It's Clearly. A beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. It is, brother.
Yeah, right. Oh, no, not Tom Hanks. Shh, Biden, you're not supposed to say that. Oh, no. They're all here. Jesus.
Jesus is here, too?
I hope so, because we need him.
We really do.
Tom Hanks, Wilson. Dude, man. What a freaking week. Just what a week.
I know, dude. I know. I got one more stream to do tonight, too. Well,
oh, no.
Actually. I got Black Angus. He's sending me an invite tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Try not to tip any cows while you're over there.
I'll try not to. No promises.
They get the milk straight from the teat.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, that's about all I had. Did you have anything else you want to talk about, Vin?
No, not tonight. I was gonna review another figure, but I didn't have time this week. But hopefully next week I'll have a few more, because I do have a couple things that are supposed to be coming. Some pre-orders again from a while ago. Like, oh, now don't you love it when they all want to come in at the same time? It's like, you sons of bitches. Like,
yeah. Oh man, I had 1 week where I wound up getting something about like 7 or 8 different figures in, and it was just like I can't even start to review all these. So they wound up just getting put away, and they wound up getting put in the crate in the back. And it's like, damn, which ones did I put away? Like, where did I put them?
Yeah, because I have a lineup. I got some G.I. Joe ones I wanted to review. I got some Marvel Legends. I got the NECA Goliath. I haven't had time. But like when the 616 scale figures come in, I have to jump on those because those really help the channel out a lot. Like those get good views and they continuously kind of build up.
There it is.
Quick little pop.
There it is.
Oh wow, our Lord and Savior, Jesus.
Thank God. All right, Jesus. Now prepare for assimilation.
We all need to start praying.
Oh yeah, that's something that gets my wife all worked up. Like most of the doors, you ever notice there's like a cross on them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gets all worked up about that. Gets mad that she can't find a door without the crosses all over. And I'm like, why? What's wrong with them?
Jesus doors.
See, anger. Yo, awesome one.
Oh, what's up? She wants more Jesus in our lives by putting them on doors.
Hater. That's what it is.
Oh, that
Good
is
song.
a good song. Hell yeah.
Let us pray. Absolutely.
Amen.
But guys, if you haven't yet, be sure to check out Vinnie's book, Shadow of the Kraken. Is going to be coming out soon. Vinnie's just finishing up on the final pages. And also check out our buddy Chris Fisk and Red Gaze, who still has Sunsworn out there. Vinnie, you want to drop a little bit more on them about what we got going on with Shadow of the Kraken before we roll up out of here?
Yeah, like I said, literally working on the last pages. Going to do a promo shot for another book. And then the lettering. So, yeah, we're right there. Like I told everybody, it looks like about... another couple weeks. Like April I should be done with the book. I can't wait. I cannot wait. This book is just amazing. It's been so much fun to work on. I've been busting my ass on this thing, man. Just, painting every page, every little bit of detail. Again, it's just what I do. I've become a perfectionist when it comes to, getting some great quality out there for people. Because I'm sick of people who half-ass it, the grifters, all that other weird shit that happens, all the dumb drama. I'm about the work. I'm about the books. That's why this is campaign number 6. It's about to be fulfilled, pretty much in another month or so. And, this is a beautiful thing. So if you guys haven't, if you love pirates, definitely going to want to jump on this book. Shadow of the Kraken is my newest one. And as soon as that one's done and fulfilled, I will be working on City of Venus too. I know people have been itching for that one, and I can't wait because I got some really cool story ideas too that I had written down recently. I got a little bit more into the writing of that project, and yeah, man, I can't wait. These books.
I would like to preface it though that they're going to be itching in the good way, not the bad way like you just visit the Philippines,
right?
Because that's where Walton goes to feel bigger. It's the Philippines, a very dirty place now from after his visits.
Filthy. It's been filthy there for a long time. It's a lot of city people, like Tom Cruise and the Bidens that go over there all the time. And guys, if you haven't, support the other indie creators as well, man. We got amazing people. Like Chris Fisk with Infinitel Chronicles, great dude. Amazing projects that he has. Red Gaze, same deal with Sunsworn. Please back and support. We have bonds to get on the sign up for that. Again, really awesome stuff out there. Awesome people, and tomorrow I'm going to do a little creator spotlight. I'm going to kind of split the show a little bit. I'll talk about a couple of topical things, and then I want to showcase a couple people. So I'll have Drew Esch on with his Captain Love book. I'll have Sim on with the Natverse book. So, it'll be a good time. So definitely tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, it'll be good stuff. No, there is none of that, Time Prophet.
None of that.
Although, I don't know. I won't say that. It might hurt the channel. But there are definitely there are mutations in that book. You're wrong.
Or so she told me. Oh no, yeah, it was dirty when my dad was in the Navy 50 years ago.
Oh snap!
Walton has reach. It's gotten worse. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty bastard. Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping in. We had a lot of fun. I know this is a slightly little bit of a shorter one than we normally do, but I'm worn out. I'm a very tired pig. Vinnie is worn out as well. He's running around the clock. He's burning the candle at both ends to be able to get this book out to you. And they don't call him the Fulfillment King for nothing. He did not come up with that title. He was bestowed that title for all the project that he's gotten done. So if you can, be sure to stop by and check that out. Share that link out there. Let more people know about Shadow of the Kraken, because we're getting close to the time where that thing is going to be going in demand and is going to be getting mailed out to all the backers. You don't want to miss this one. I am looking forward to it. I know the pigs are looking forward to it as well, and it's going to be a lot of fun to finally read through that one.
Hell yeah. And the first week of April, I should be receiving my acrylic standees as well. So if you haven't seen those, check out the campaign. The links, we put out the link out there. So yeah, check it out. Grab them before they're gone, because again, the order's already in. Like I said, I'm just waiting on them. So once they sell out, that's it. So
yeah, once they're gone, they're gone.
That's right.
It's starting to sound like Through the Woods now.
Yeah, same deal, man. Grab that book. Grab that hardcover. I keep telling people all the time.
Have you considered having Frankie doing his version of Vince and do a commercial for all that? Yeah, we can't do this all day.
He should. He should, man. But yeah, because if I start doing a couple more conventions and shit, I'm going to be taking those and moving them as well. So that's why I keep telling them, like, if you want the book, don't sleep on it.
Yeah, if you do this, Frankie, make sure you do it in the way of like the old what was that, the slap nuts, the chop nut, slap chop. That's slap chop. So do it like slap chop, and then hold the book down. You're gonna love my books.
That's it. We'll get Will Smith to be the sponsor on that one. The slap chop.
Slap the taste out of your mouth. Don't miss your shot at them. Oh no, it's Alec.
Alec Ball.
Jesus, everybody hide the Splenda.
He never misses a shot.
Yeah, Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance. How much longer is that going to be up, Red? Is that going to be up for a long time?
Back it now. Support it. Don't miss out.
So look at this. Red has got this covered.
Hell yeah, man.
Sign up. Yeah, be sure to sign up. Now, here's the problem, though. Is she going to lose that sign up before she gets the book out, since they changed the rules on that?
Is that 6-month thing or something?
I thought they shortened it even more, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I thought somebody was saying that they'd shortened it again, but not unless they meant the first time they made it a little bit shorter. But who knows? But anyway, guys, thank you for being here. It was awesome seeing all of you in the chat again. Every single last one of you. Last of Truth, Frankie Knows, Red Gaze, even Alec Baldwin. The guinea pig world champion. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen that name in the chat. I love that. I'm Not Creative 22, of course. Sleepy Joe and even Tom Hanks for stopping in. That Rat Fauci. Jesus for coming in and bringing us a little bit of enlightenment. Super fan Adam Shawhan, the Time Prophet. Curtis YZ was in the house. Awesome one. And CJH and everybody else that stopped by. Thank you so much. It is always a pleasure every single week when I see you guys come out here and you support us and you back us and you help us have a lot of fun on these shows, because these shows are just not the same without you being there in the chat. Remember, guys, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent. We'll catch you next time.
Peace out, everyone.
Later, y'all.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hi, Coast Casino.
Hey, welcome to Sporking News Podcast. My name is Scott.
I'm Temple Queen of the Place to Be Reviews.
I am the Patriot, Drew Taylor, aka Supreme Heretic.
The Red Gaze on YouTube, at the Red Gaze on Twitter.
What up?
Hello, everybody. It's me, Vinnie.
The voice of Immortal Coil.
Oh, hey, I am the Ghost Bear.
What's going on, Tommy? You didn't get anybody to like this?
Yeah, I'm Wes Moody of the Wes Moody Webcast.
Tony, Death, Rockin'.
We have a lot of cool things over there. I did some magic tricks.
Hi guys, try to stay here.
My name is Monkey Knight.